Hi, this is Ben from Trioxin Studios. I recently had the opportunity to record an album for Brutal Age. They're a punk metal hybrid from Cincinnati, Ohio. These guys are a bunch of old friends of mine who I hadn't seen in a long time, and I really liked their music and wanted to do a record for them, but they couldn't afford studio time. So what we did was I took all of my gear to them in their practice space, which was their basement. We set up all the mics and did 1 day of recording. That was 10 songs in 1 day. And they really knocked it out of the park. Then I brought it back here to my studio and mixed it over the next 2 weeks, and we really like the results, and we hope you do too. But they were nice enough to let me throw up some cameras and lights and get a few shots of the production as well. So we have a few videos already on the YouTube page of the band recording, and in this video we have some behind the scenes footage, and at the end I'm going to show you some footage with the original recorded audio, and then I'm going to transition into the final mix so you can see the difference between what we actually captured and then how the songs actually turned out. This is a service that I really love to do for punk and metal bands who just can't afford studio time. Punk rock is what I was raised on, and the DIY method of making music is just really near and dear to my heart. So if you like this, please check it out. If you want to see more, let me know. Enjoy the video. Hey everybody, this is Ben Schummer with Trioxin Studios, and today we are in the murder basement in Cincinnati recording Brutal Age. I'd like to show you what we got set up on the drums. So they've got a pretty good kit here. Taking the kick drum with a Beta 52. Sounds great. It's my favorite kick drum mic. Never go wrong. We've got SM57s on the snare top, rack tom 1, rack tom 2, and the floor tom. We're also getting the snare bottom with a really cheap digital reference mic because it was the only other one I have with a clip, but it's picking up all the crack of the snare that I need. And we've got a matching pair of PG81s from Schummer on the overheads. I wanted to do a different setup with these, but we have a really tight ceiling here, so we've just got a spaced pair, and I think they sound great. We're running all the cabling into my Proco Snake, and then the Snake is running into the interface. So the audio interface that we're using today is a Focusrite Sapphire Pro 40, and we have a Focusrite Octopre running into that through LightPipe, and those are being connected to an ART 6-channel headphone preamp. I love the sound of these Focusrites. They're super clean, they're really inexpensive, you really can't go wrong with them. Those are running into the main PC, which is a Windows 10 PC, rack mountable, and we're running Pro Tools. Alright, since we're recording in their basement, we had the benefit of having the main room keep the drums and the performers, and then we've got this laundry room where we were able to lug all of the amps over. Now Rich, the guitarist for Brutal Age, uses two of the same amp to get his tone, but they're set up differently. So we threw an SM57 off axis on one, an SM57 straight on the other, and that's going to help give us a little bit of stereo. Since they're only a 3-piece, we're going to pan these just a little bit left and right, and we hope it sounds pretty good. We've also got Kyle's bass cabinet facing the opposite direction over here, and we've got that mic'd up with two different mics. There is a Digital Reference DK100, which is a super cheap kick drum mic that really sounds like shit, but we're gonna low pass it and just keep all the lows from that, and then we got an SM57 on it, blend those with the DI signal. So when we do vocals today, we've got an SM7B, which is by far the most expensive piece of gear we probably have today. We've got a cheap vocal shield here. We're gonna have Rich, lead singer, singing right here, and then over here on the opposite side, got a trusty old SM58 because you can't go wrong with an SM58. We actually got Kyle singing over here. Very plosive, very energetic. I didn't want to use a condenser microphone because I really wanted to kind of keep him tame. So, very inexpensive mic, but it's going to get the job done. For anyone who's curious about filming, we're using these lights here. As you can see, absolutely dirt cheap lights. Got them off Amazon for like less than $200, I think, for a 2-pack. When you get cheap gear, you sacrifice reliability, but they work really great. they could go out any day, but I love them. They've come in really handy for a lot of different video shoots that I've been on. So there you go.